It's the kind of thing that you never forget. Peek behind the curtain with Truettes.
Hello, tuck shoppers. I'm Sam Lowe's.
And I'm Rosie Burgess.
And welcome to Truettes, the podcast.
And we are those podcasters behind the podcast.
We are the people behind those other people.
You know when they say, we'll get your people to talk to our people?
And well, your people and your person and my person should go bowling.
We are those people.
We're going bowling with ourselves.
We are the people that talk to each other's people. We're going bowling.
Definitely, this is a little empire that we've built ourselves. We definitely do all the things. We don't have anyone carrying our bags. You know, when we're traveling as the tuck shop ladies, we're carrying our own ukuleles. You probably couldn't believe that.
It is hard to believe, but
we're
our
real.
listener, Tiff, probably
Hey,
does know.
Guess what?
Hang on.
We
Wait.
Oh, we're catching up with me this week.
Great segue.
I felt like I knew what you were going to say next.
What is it?
And I felt like it was going to be something that was related to this week.
Oh, yeah. What happened? Tell me what happened for me.
Well, this week. No, you go. Tell me.
No, we were talking about, so I can't, now I'm cut. I
We were talking about our listener, Tiff.
Oh, we're talking about our listener, Tiff. And then we got a message on the socials from another Tiff saying, I've just started listening to your podcast. And when you said our listener, Tiff, I was thinking, oh my God, that's amazing. How did they know that I was listening? And then she realised there's another Tiff.
So now we can say our listeners, Tiff,
Or we could just say Tiffs.
to our Tiffs.
And then people will be starting to think, oh, they're fighting a lot. But hi, Tiffs.
Hi,
We've got
Tiffs.
2 listeners now.
Yeah. Actually, one of the things that happened to us this week
Tell me.
was we got an email, which I thought was a spam message, and I was just about to delete. But then curiosity got the better of me, which is how all viruses get transmitted to computers in our house.
Isn't that how you got that? I'll talk about that later on.
Other viruses. That's how. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I opened it up, and it said that our podcast
Yeah.
was in the charts, which made me laugh because I just thought Tiff's obviously been there just clicking download.
Thank you,
Download.
Tiffs.
Thanks, Tiffs. Well done. Hey, but before
But what is funny? I keep thinking that it's it's one of those things where I feel like it's great that we're in the charts. That feels nice. It means like, oh wow, we do have more than 2 listeners, or we do have more than 1 listener, is what we thought. But then I thought, oh, what is it in a category of like lesbian bank robber? Music interview category in Slovenia.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it is. It'd be like, it's like a category within a category within a category within a category. And we are quite possibly, like number 42 in that
category that's in the other category.
Yeah.
We're a mariachka doll. Ooh.
Oh, I call them matryoshka dolls.
I just feel like I've just said that for the first time, so I can't say that I'm saying that right. Matriarcha. The little dolls that go inside the big dolls, that go inside the bigger dolls, that go inside the bigger dolls.
Hey, you know what we didn't do?
What?
We didn't introduce our guests this week.
Do we have any guests this week?
Yeah, we do. We do. I'd like to introduce. We've got a very special guest with us today. And, this particular guest is one that I've been very excited about having on the show today, all the way from Berlin. I'd like to introduce she took out 3rd place in the International Loudest Sneeze Competition, Miss Sam Lowe's.
Ja, wollt and hello. Hello to you. And it is good, very good for me to be here because, again, I sound French.
What is that?
And I also have the sniffles, which means
we might be in line to hear one
you
of
might
your
be
loud
hearing
sneeze.
the sneeze. But yes, I do. I did a 3rd. 1, 2, 3. I tried my hardest.
I dried my high.
And then I dried my tears after I sneezed.
Loudest sneeze.
Yeah.
3rd loudest.
Yes. The 2 in front of me were how you say better. But thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Corallenhaus links, rechts, Toiletten.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to have you here,
Achoo.
Sam Lowe's.
It's good to be looking at you. Achoo. Achoo.
Nice.
And also, we have, apart from the dog right there that you could probably hear in the background. Hello,
Exercising
Ruby.
Her own autonomous right to bark
And
at whatever she should
also
see fit.
pointing out, like she always does, our faux pas in shutting the studio door, which we didn't do. We can't get up now. I'm not sure if you guys understand how this sits for us, but we are jammed in. We're packed in like pickles into this studio. I can't get out to get the dog. She's just going to bark.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to introduce to you the other guests. And for those listeners out there, the reason why we are introducing our guests like this is because we are still in that lockdown-y kind of thing, and we can't really have guests. So
Actually, and today it was pretty cool because you had to get tested for COVID,
I did.
which has meant that you've been in lockdown, like severe lockdown.
Lockdown.
You've taken it to mean must not move from the couch with my hand down my pants watching Netflix.
That's how you lock down, baby.
I think that's what it means.
That's how you lock down.
But you got your result today, and
And I'm very surprised at myself because they do say that it takes, it'll take a day to a week.
yeah,
And when I got the message this morning, I almost just deleted it and
thought it was spam.
no, I just deleted it thinking, why should I tell anyone I'm allowed to go anywhere?
You could have got a
And you
whole
kept saying,
raw
have you heard
6
yet? Have you
days
heard yet? No, I haven't
on the
heard yet.
couch.
You know, they said
Yeah.
you get a phone call if you've got the COVID.
And what was the result?
Full, all clear. And they said that I'm amazing and that all of my nasal passages were really amazing. They said the back of my throat was it was pristine. It was unlike anything they'd seen before. They took a photo and
Have they seen Mal Webb's, the back of Mal Webb's throat?
True.
Yeah.
His uvulalia is probably quite amazing.
Is that like matryoshka? You just made that up?
No, the dangly thing at the back of your throat.
Thing.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
that called?
I don't know.
Mate, uvula?
The thing that you touched if you were going to vomit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'd like to introduce
Oh, yeah,
our
come
guest
on.
this week.
Nearly out of time.
Okay, I'll just go really quickly. From Frankston.
Oh, I can do that accent.
Yeah, her name is Rosie Burgess, and she has become famous in bookbinding. Welcome, Rosie Burgess.
Thanks, Sam.
So tell me, Rosie.
Sorry, the applause is still going.
People are very happy to have you here. Clearly.
It's obviously I'm a
So
winner.
tell me, how did you get into BB?
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought about getting into B&B, and then I thought, too much work, the whole bed and breakfast.
Oh, you're not B&D. I thought you meant B&D.
What's B&D?
Bondage and discipline.
Oh, right. Is it?
Yep.
B&D.
I wonder if people have when you
That's
look up.
so 90s of you, bondage and discipline.
Is it?
Yeah, I think people call it S&M these days.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Remember
feel
when
really old.
your mum asked us that? I'd only just met her, like a couple
That's
of
right.
days in, and she goes to me, "What is S&M?" She was reading a book.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, well, let me explain to you S&M. And so we explained it to her, and she goes, "Oh, I thought it stood for salt and mustard."
Bless her. And we gave her such a hard time. We'd be driving away going, Mum, going to the shops. Do you need anything?
Just
Some
a bit
salt
of
and
S&M.
mustard.
Yeah, so to answer your question, I got into BB because just a little bit shorter than BNB, or obviously, as you pointed out, B and D. That's just rolled off the tongue a bit better. BB.
And have you had any luck with getting anyone into your Airbnb?
Into my bookbinding business.
Oh,
my BBB.
not your Airbnb.
No. In terms of my bookbinding business, so far, me and my staple gun haven't had a lot of exercise.
I see.
But there's always hope.
Look, is Benita the best at bookbinding?
Benita Applebum.
Benita was the best, and you know she couldn't be beaten at bookbinding. Don't belittle her.
So, hey, guess what it's time for?
What is it?
What?
What?
You ask why, we'll tell you why.
Even if we don't have the answer right.
Right.
Or wrong. So bit of a questionable segment, this one, but we've got a few minutes up our sleeves to answer some questions.
I'm going to cut you off and blow my nose.
Oh, I would prefer it if you sneezed super loudly. But we did put it out there to say, does anybody have any questions that they'd like us to answer? The caveat being, of course, that we get to just make up the answer. So first question that I'm going to hit you with, Sam, today. This is a repeat questioner. We've actually answered one of her questions before on the show. She's obviously really good at questions. Here we go. Sam Cauliflower says, in the Middle Ages, how did they manage to
I'm going to stop you from here. Sam is banned from asking questions, remember? Now
Why?
I remember the last time she asked a question that was unanswerable. We're going to give you one last chance here, Sam. Hit us up. Here we go.
In the Middle Ages, how did they manage to keep their salt intake up?
Oh, was there a lack of salt back then? Middle Ages. What were the Middle Ages? Was that cavemen?
They
and that?
were in between the early ages and the late ages.
Right.
So,
Was this like Malcolm in the Middle Ages? Okay, so was this cavemen and that?
I think
I'm
that would
really
have been
showing
early ages would have been cavemen. I think this is like
Oh, okay.
know.
This is like corsets and neck things, and where they they smelt a lot, and they had syphilis, and
I think you've jammed a few
They
ages together, but I reckon that'll do. So, what do you reckon? How did they keep?
a salt lick. They probably had a salt lick.
I think what they did was they drank a lot of seawater.
Oh, so that makes you sick.
Well, get it how you can get it.
Well, I think that they probably, Sam, because they didn't wash much, so they probably licked their own armpits. There's a lot of salt in there.
So there's a question next from one of our favourite. Okay, we have to admit we do have another listener, Danny Gibbons.
DG.
She's sort of almost like a producer of the show, really. The next segment we've got coming up, she kind of helped us design. So Danny's got a question for us.
And the question is, how is it we can invent machines that can travel in space or hold all the world's information in our pocket, but we can't create a bra that stays comfortable the whole day? It's funny because the over-the-shoulder boulder holder is quite an interesting sort of situation.
The brazier. Philip de Brazier.
It was invented by Philip de Brazier. We know that for sure. It wasn't
Beaches.
It wasn't Otto Titzling.
Otto
Titzling, inventor and crowd, had nothing to get very worked up about. His inventions were failures, his future seemed bleak. He fled to the opera at least twice a week. We should not sing any more of that, or we'll have to do royalties.
We could sing the entire Beaches soundtrack.
We
Not that we will.
Let's go.
We won't do it, but we would like to. So what do you reckon the answer is to Danny's question?
Well, it's probably a tricky one because it is very individual. The old boobiellas are very individual, and
Do you find your bras uncomfortable?
I usually find them where I left them in the drawer. You usually find them on the wardrobe,
Or
on the trampoline because the dog. Oh, we could tell them that story.
Yeah, we could. The other day, so the dog had taken my bra
Ruby
out.
the dog.
Yeah. She loves to find a pair of socks or anything like that. Underpants, bras. She's really big on, what do you call that stuff? Like
Undergarments.
And she'd found my bra. I had taken it off because I was having a shower, and she'd taken it out and just deposited it on the trampoline out the back of the house. And I had been like, where's my bra? I don't know. Just have to use another one. George comes home, goes out to jump on his trampoline, comes back in holding up my bra,
mortified,
looking incensed. Says, were you guys doing it on my trampoline?
And Rosie just says, no, we weren't. It's not a bad idea. So we're going to stop the podcast early right now. We're going to head out the backyard. Bye-bye.
Question from Hayley Hart. First time questioner, long time listener. No.
Just speaking for Hayley. Which one? And she
I'm a
likes
bit
Sam the
nervous to
best.
be
Oh,
putting in
interesting.
Hayley says, what, and this is a question for both of us, which is great. What are each of your favourite jazz standards?
Oh.
Mine's the one that goes...
Mine goes.
Oh, what about that? Jazz face, jazz face. Her face is all over the place. She got jazz face, jazz face. That's our favourite jazz song.
Yeah.
We made that up.
Yeah.
She got jazz hands,
jazz hands.
What was this?
No one understands. She got jazz hands,
Yeah.
jazz mouth, jazz mouth. Yeah.
What the fuck is that all about? And that, Hayley, is our favourite jazz standard. I guess that's what you mean. I'm not entirely sure, but that'll do. And we got one last question really quick, Sam. It's from Emma Kane, who happens to be one of our Patreon sponsors.
Well, let's do it. Emma Kane.
Why is it called a behind in footy when the ball doesn't go behind anything? I don't even know what that means. So
It's so true. But
you've got 47 seconds.
AFL is one of the only games where you get a point for not scoring. Like it's a good, have a point for missing the goal. If you miss the goal, you still get a point. It does go behind the sticks, Emma, the goalposts. But I don't know. I just think that you shouldn't get a point at all. You either get it through the sticks or you don't.
I just fell asleep.
Can't, Swannies.
Shall I wake up now?
Rosie's really into the AFL. But call me if you want to talk about AFL, Emma. My phone number is 041.
Thank you so much, Emma. Hey, we've got our relatively new segment for you today. It's called
Why I Like It.
So, I'm going to open the envelope. This is the section where we...
I'll blow my nose at the same time. Ready? Go.
Yeah. This is the section where we get blind, given a piece of... We get blind. Then we
All
get
right,
given,
so passes the body.
Then we get given some kind of word. All right, here we go.
Wait, explain the game. So we've just opened an envelope.
Yeah, and
we don't know what the word is.
Well, I do now because I've just looked at it.
I don't know what the word is.
And we each have to come up with 4 quick reasons of why we like this particular thing.
Great. Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, what is it?
The word is toilet paper.
Oh, okay. I got a cold. So it's great. Instead of tissue, sometimes toilet paper.
I like toilet paper because it means I don't have to use my hand.
I like toilet paper because it can suck the coolness right out of you. Just if you're walking out of a stall and you have a tiny little bit sticking out of somewhere where you don't need it to stick out of, you can have a cool moment and sucked right out of you.
So you like that when it happens to someone who's maybe
not me,
not you. Yeah. I like toilet paper because if you give a little tug on the toilet paper, it comes off in a big roll and feels like a celebration. Just yay!
And you do celebrate all the time. Every time you use the toilet roll, it's a
It's recycled.
I like toilet paper because 2 rolls
don't make a right.
2 rolls can make a right. If you really need to depict what it could look like with some binoculars, 2 toilet rolls.
Ah, excellent. I like 2 rolls of toilet paper as well because you could use them to dress up like Princess Leia.
Or you could also just add heaps of them around like for a fancy dress party and you want to look like you're wearing rollers, just the toilet rolls. I know you're saying toilet paper. Okay, let's go back to toilet paper.
Okay.
I like toilet paper because in times of not hardship, times of when you don't have anything else, no more paper, you can leave a note on toilet paper, and it's actually I've done it before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow.
To you saying stop using so much toilet paper.
I like toilet paper because when we're camping and we're stuck out in the bush and bugs are trying to crawl up my
hoo-ha
into all my orifices, it makes me feel like I've still got a connection to civilization and the industrialized world.
Oh, and your laptop doesn't.
While I'm looking at my laptop and I'm wiping my bum.
While we're watching
with the toilet
Netflix
paper.
with the dongle.
Yeah. It's a comforting part of camping.
Oh, fantastic.
I think that's it. I think we've nailed it.
Great. Toilet paper is amazing.
It's not time to take a whiz. It's time for the relationship quiz.
You're like a DJ.
What?
That was amazing.
All right, so we got this relationship quiz, and you've chosen it this time,
Yep.
and I reckon that's probably already a sign that it's going to be way better because all the ones that I've chosen have been crap.
We will apologise to people. If you're listening to this is the first episode, that you're going to wonder what you're listening to. For instance, or in the first breath, and then if you go back and listen to other ones, you'll probably there's a couple you want to skip. I'll tell you right now, but there is one where Rosie chose a very interesting relationship quiz, and it went pear shaped.
It went
real
bad.
quick.
So this one, we're gonna do a little quiz. Take a little dance. We're gonna answer this quiz and see how we go. So these are often quite grueling.
Okay, let's just move on. Okay, question number 1. We're both answering at the same time on our separate devices, and we don't know what's going to happen at the end because we never done this before.
No one knows what's going to happen.
Okay, your knowledge about your partner. Number 1, I can name my partner's best friends.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we?
Yeah, we do know them.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. I mean, I know yours.
Yeah, and I
mean,
know
you've
yours.
got loads of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got heaps
you've
of
got like Natty and Caddy, and are they all people that rhyme with Addy? And
Yeah, I've got my other friend over in Slovenia called Spatty.
Okay,
And
so we
they've
don't
all
need
gotta
to
be
actually name
chatty.
them. Okay.
Mm.
I know what stresses my partner is currently facing. Yep, you've got a runny nose, so you've got a lot of sneezing.
Oh, like really current.
Yeah, like you've been having an overload of snot.
Yeah. I would say that I don't know what's stressing you at the moment, like as in a big stress.
Nothing.
See, there you go. So that's a yes for me.
It's just like pure nothing.
Okay. Number 3, I can tell you some of my partner's life dreams.
Ooh.
I can tell.
I'm going to have to
know.
say no to that.
Yeah, because I don't have any.
Phew.
But I can name yours.
Thank God.
Your life dreams. I want to go to Iceland. You want to, save the world. You want to travel a lot. You want to learn a lot. You want to finish your degree. There's so many things that you want to do. I'd have to say yes.
Okay.
I don't have any life dreams.
All
I'm
I would
not.
say is that you would like to keep watching the football.
Yes.
You'd like to sleep in for longer.
I
on
do
the
have life
weekends.
dreams.
Yep.
I do have life dreams.
And you'd like to take the dog swimming with dolphins.
I feel so much better about knowing that I have life dreams now.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
amazing. Yes.
I can tell you my partner's basic philosophy of life.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Basic philosophy of
Yours
life.
is just be kind to other people and learn as much as you can.
I was going to say get on with it.
Yep, great.
Yours is find the funny side in everything.
Yeah.
Yours is be kind.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Definitely.
Oh, yes, nailed it.
Be kind. Rewind.
Okay.
Number 5. I know this. I know the names of some of the people who have been irritating my partner lately. Oh, let's name those.
Well,
Natty, Caddy.
I can't say that I know who's been irritating you lately. I can tell you who's been irritating me lately.
I haven't been irritated by anyone except for that guy who cut me off.
Who cut you off in the car?
Yeah, ages ago.
ages
We've
ago.
spoken about this already. You haven't been, you got irritated on the phone the other day.
Did I?
It was to do with some courier or something, courier company.
Ooh. You know what? In general, you could just put me down for in general irritated by anything that involves postage or movement of goods.
Or phone calls or Optus. Okay. I can.
I answered no to that, by the way.
Oh, yeah, great. Okay.
I can list the relatives that my partner likes the least.
Oh, yes, I can, but I'm not going to say it just in case they're listening.
I don't. You don't have any relatives that you don't like?
I don't really have many relatives. I got like 4.
Last question. I feel that my partner knows me pretty well.
It's not the last question. I think
Oh.
this goes on forever.
Well, we'll say yeah.
I feel that
definitely
my
feel like-
partner knows me pretty well.
Yeah, for shiz. For shiz, Maurice.
Continue.
Oh, shit. Okay. When we're apart, I often think fondly of my partner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Phew.
I
I-
often touch or kiss myself affectionately.
No, my partner.
I
I often touch or kiss my partner affectionately. I do.
Yeah. Okay, I don't do it that often. There is fire and passion in this relationship, for sure.
Do you think?
Asshole. Well,
I'm putting yes.
we just got
I have to put yes.
we just got an indoor fireplace installed. Does that count?
Number 4. Oh, I got a snotty nose.
Romance is definitely still part of our
Listen
relationship.
to me. I got a snotty nose.
I got to study.
Oh, definitely. Yes.
Yeah.
Not as much as it used to be.
Told you I loved you this morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, our sex life is mostly satisfying. Yeah.
It's not much to live up to, mostly.
I know. That's
it?
good. The only way is up.
Okay, my partner is one of my best friends. Tick. We just love talking to each other. Tick. There is lots of give and take. Both people have influence in our discussions.
Yeah, both people have influence in our
All
discussions.
right.
As in both of us have influence in our discussions. Oh, you talk a lot more than me.
Yep, we'll say no.
I'm saying no.
My partner listens respectfully, even when we disagree.
Oh. No.
Really?
I don't think we both do.
Which of us doesn't?
If we're going to argue about that.
Is it me?
No, yep.
Ouch. Okay. My partner is usually a great help as a problem solver.
Oh, yes.
No.
But I'm not.
At the end of the
Did
day.
you say no? It's true. I'm not very good at it.
No, you just get panicked.
And you don't ever want help.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
This is the worst. Okay, kick on.
At the end of the day, my partner is glad to see me. Yes. Oh, yes, it is. It's true.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
quick.
We generally mesh well on basic values and goals in life.
Yeah.
Yep. My partner appreciates the things I do in this relationship. Yeah.
I don't really do anything,
No,
but
that's
you
right.
definitely appreciate
But I appreciate it when it happens. That's amazing.
My
Oh,
partner
you put that toilet roll back on, baby. Thank you so much. One time in 11 years.
my partner generally likes my personality,
Oh, yeah.
and my partner respects me.
Yeah.
Respect.
Continue. Oh,
All
this is
right.
the end. This is the end.
Oh, it's lovely. It's the end.
Oh,
yeah.
it's going to email it to us.
All right. I'll just quickly throw it in there.
Yeah.
Can you get your email in there?
Yeah, got it. Okay, great. For people listening out there, thank you for still listening. We are waiting for the results. It's like waiting for the COVID results yesterday. So I was in the COVID line, a drive-through, to go and get a COVID test because I've got little symptoms of a snotty nose and a sore throat. Anyway,
That was a good
as you can probably hear,
demonstration. Yeah.
sorry about that. I was in the line for 3 hours and 10 minutes. 3 hours and 10 minutes going snaking around a car park for 3 hours and 10 minutes. Do you want to know what I did?
What'd you do?
Watch Netflix.
In the car.
Yep. We were
Oh,
going
wow.
about, the needle didn't even register on the odometer, speedometer. So I figured I wasn't really going anywhere. I wasn't watching it while I was going, but
That's
anytime
amazing.
I was parked, I watched a whole episode.
Of?
The Great.
Oh, yeah, right. You
Yeah.
liked that.
Well, no, I just like anything.
Well, I did tell her to email me the results, but they haven't come in. So I guess what we'll do is
We'll get back to you.
we'll get back to you on that. But
Well, that
I
was
think,
a bit of a
I mean,
bit of a fuddy-duddy. I answered mostly yes to all of that.
I reckon I
You
probably
chucked
got
a few
about
no's in.
75%.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I mean, I reckon given we wouldn't break up over that,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Oh, here we go. I got the thingo through.
Oh, you got a result,
Yeah.
and
My score is 20 out of 22.
get out.
The knowledge about my partner is 7 out of 7. My romantic relationship, 5 out of 5. My friendship, 4 out of 6. We could work on that.
Oh, I got mine
Your
too.
values, 4 out of 4. Wait, 15 or more. Yeah, no. Wait. 20. 15 or more. This is an area of strength. yeah, it's good. Everything's good.
Yeah, good. I got
I've got to continue to set aside time to regularly update my love maps of each other.
that too. I don't know what
what's this love
updating
map?
this love map means, but I think we can high five that.
High five. Ooh, COVID.
You're COVID free. So,
Song of the week.
we do a new song each
Song of the week. Always a new song.
That's what it's time for.
I sound strained in that sting.
It's not the best. It's not the best sting, but aim low. We're not gonna.
We're
not gonna
drop
fix
the
it.
bar.
Yep. All right. So,
Oh, hey, we're gonna make dog things. Tell them the dog thingies.
like as in,
New merchandise. Just look out for new merchandise, people.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, well, we don't know what they're called either.
Like
but
little dog capes.
yeah, we're gonna make dog capes.
We wanted a cape for our dog.
So we're gonna make tuck shop dog capes.
Yeah, tuck shop pups.
Yeah, look out for them.
That's it.
And if you don't have a dog, get one.
Doesn't have anything to do with our song of the week, though.
No, but go and get yourself a dog so you can get one of our capes. Okay. Bye.
So our song of the week was born out of the fact that we've been having to use the laundromat a bit because it's been cold and wet and we haven't been able
winter
to
time.
dry our clothes. And so, the laundromat's a very special experience. Don't you think?
It really is. I think people either really love going there or really detest going there. You wouldn't find anyone who goes, I'm ambivalent.
Ambivalent to the
I'm not
laundromat.
really ambivalent for the laundromat. I love the laundromat. I love it because it gets a clean and a dry like you don't get at home because we don't have a dryer. And I love putting that feeling of putting the clothes against you afterwards, putting your jammies on straight away.
At the laundromat.
Yeah. Stripped off. And I love the kooky people there.
Well-
Strange kooky people, including myself.
Who wouldn't? So here we go. Here's our song of the week.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Laundromat.
See you guys.
Meet me at the laundromat. We can mix our whites with our blacks. 'Cause I don't care about stuff like that. Meet me at the laundromat. We can dry our clothes real good. Better than a clothes horse ever could. Even one that's made out of wood. We can dry our clothes real good. L to the U to the A to the N-dry. That's not how you spell laundry. People at my laundromat aren't so friendly. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they're just feeling sad. But that doesn't give them a right to be an asshole. Ho, ho. I'll meet you at the laundromat.
High five.
Truettes Season 2 was sponsored by the following patrons from our Patreon page.
If you'd like to have your name here, jump on board and sign up like these cool cats did.
A special thanks goes to Tiflos,
Jay Edwards,
Amanda Owen,
Barbara and Ellen,
the Worth family,
Kate Jackson,
John G,
Robert Giles,
Lisa Ryan,
Juanita and Richard Taylor,
Bronwyn Robotham,
Simone Sheridan,
Lizzie McCarthy,
Emma Kane,
Chris Eilers,
Lou and Dave Wignall,
Richard Parton,
Carolyn Hoare,
Danny Gibbons,
Judy,
Jesse Collins,
Daniel Townsend,
Christopher Coleman,
Catch Holt,
Angie Carson,
Lisa Palmer,
Natalie Russell,
Liz Deniston,
Jeff and Tamara,
Nancy and Rachel,
Kelly Brewer,
Leanne Slinger,
Lee Boltnick.
and Andrea Kerwin.
Over and out. See you next week, Tigers.
Our special guests today were us.
And if you like what you hear, please subscribe to us wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. Go ahead and like, share and swish on all the social media platforms. You could even leave us a review if it floats your boat. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Tuckshop Ladies.
Tuck Shop Ladies are Sam Lowe's and Rosie Burgess. You can track us down for more tasty treats at tuckshopladies.com.
Thank you. Have a happy day.